I speak to you now with a message that is far more than a passing thought or a momentary feeling. This is my voice reaching into the deepest part of your soul. I am the Lord, the one who rules over all things, the Almighty who holds time itself in my hands. While many think life continues as it always has, I am telling you that heaven has already set something new into motion. My divine clock never stops. It moves with purpose toward the plans I prepared for you long before you were born. You may look around and see nothing different, but in the spiritual realm, everything is being arranged. What seems like silence is actually preparation, and what appears as delay is just part of the plan. I do not act on impulse, nor do I forget my promises. If I have said I will do something, the time has come for the countdown to begin. I am not speaking of distant years or uncertain months. I am speaking of moments, sacred moments, that are quickly approaching like a wave you can't stop. I know you've often wondered if you truly heard my voice or if it was simply the echo of your own hope. Today, I want to make it clear that it is my voice calling to your heart. Do not ignore this call or snuff out the light I am bringing into you. There is a movement happening right now, invisible to your eyes but real before my throne. This countdown is not just a symbol, it is real. Every second that passes brings you closer to the moment when the key will turn. When it does, a door will open for you and no one will be able to shut it. You may think you've waited too long, that nothing will change, but I assure you, the clock has already begun to move, and your time is near. The enemy tried to deceive you into thinking you missed your chance, that it's too late. But I am the Lord of time, and in my hands nothing is lost. Every prayer you've prayed, every tear you've cried, every step of faith you've taken, recorded. Don't think for a moment that your efforts have been in vain. I saw the nights you went to bed exhausted, but still whispered your trust in me. I saw the days when you wanted to give up, but you chose to keep your head high and press forward. Every moment you've lived has been a step toward the fulfillment of my promise for you. Now I want you to know that the work is nearly finished. The building is almost complete, and when the time I have already set arrives, nothing and no one will be able to stop the outpouring of my glory in your life. This is not a message meant to make you fearful, but to wake you up. Don't let yourself fall at the most important moment. Many people lose focus as they near the end, distracted by small things, and they miss what I have been preparing for them. I don't want you to be one of them. Stay alert, keep your ears open and your heart ready. This prophetic moment will not come again. It is a special time that I have designed just for you. I am the same God who parted the Red Sea for Moses, who fed Elijah with bread from heaven, and who raised David from the fields to the throne. I am the same God who is now speaking to you. If I have done these things in the past, I will do them again because I am faithful. Do not allow doubt to steal this moment from you. Don't let weariness stop you from seeing what is right in front of you. Take a deep breath and listen closely. This is the moment to tell you that your waiting has not been in vain. The countdown has already started, and the promise is nearer than you think. If you believe, type, "I receive this prophetic time." I am speaking to you because I know you need this confirmation. It is no accident that you are hearing these words now. Heaven is confirming that your season is changing. You are not just watching from the sidelines. You are part of what I am doing. Your life will be a living proof that I am never late. When I decide to act, no force can stand in my way. What I am preparing for you is greater than anything you can see or understand right now. That is why I urge you to trust and stay awake, because the divine clock is already counting down to your victory. I speak to you now because I understand how long you've waited. I know the pain of those years that felt endless. When you prayed and received no answer, when you worked hard but saw no results. Many before you have reached this point, just on the edge of their breakthrough, only to give up because they were tired. Some are distracted by small things, allowing doubt to drown out my voice. And in doing so, they missed what was already waiting for them. I don't want it to happen to you. This moment is more sacred than you realize. It's not just another day. It is a moment ordained by heaven, set aside specifically for you. It is the moment when fullness comes, and that is why the enemy is fighting so hard to pull your attention away. He knows you are just one step away from something amazing. This has always been the plan. Many stumble at the finish line, not because they are weak, but because they fail to understand the significance of the time they are living in. I tell you now, open the eyes of your heart, awaken your spirit, and don't ignore the urgency of this time. You may think you are just one person among many, but you are not. I called you by name. I saw your tears when you were alone, when you couldn't speak, and only deep sighs came from your soul. I was there in every moment of silence, in every lonely night. At one tear went unnoticed, the love, one prayer was forgotten. Everyone was gathered before my throne. I did not bring you this far just to have you fall short of the promise. Many have given up right at the moment when their breakthrough was about to happen. But I am telling you now, you will not miss it. It's like someone who plants, nurtures, and cares for the land, only to walk away from the ripe fruit out of fear or discouragement. I do not want you to give up on what you've worked so hard for, the things you've nurtured with such sacrifice. I don't want your harvest to remain in the field, lost and untouched. I do not want the answer that is already coming to slip through your hands. That is why I am speaking to you firmly now. Do not give up. You are not here by accident. I do not choose you by chance or coincidence. I chose you because I saw in you a faith that, though weak at times, still holds on. It is not by your strength, but by mine. It is not because you deserve it, but because I love you. I don't want your story to end in frustration. I want it to end in fullness. I do not want you to be remembered as someone who always made it, but as someone who stepped into the promised place. The struggle you faced over these years has not been for nothing. The weight, the pressure, the voices that tried to discourage you, these all came because you were so close to your breakthrough. The closer you get, the harder the distractions come. I am telling you, do not give up. This is not the time to look around and question everything. Now is the time to focus on me. Stay where I place you. The place that seems small and unimportant is actually the very ground of your victory. Do not walk away from the altar. Do not let the flame of your faith go out. When everything within you tells you it's not worth it, remember that it is right here where many have given up, and I don't want you to be one of them. That's why I speak to you with love and authority. Wake up. Don't let discouragement take away what is rightfully yours. Don't let impatience or fear make you abandon the things I've placed in you. Do not ignore this call because it may be the last one before the promise is fulfilled. I am faithful. What I promised you is right in front of you. What I placed in your heart was never just a dream. It was a prophecy. Don't look down on the seeds you've planted with your tears, because they are already beginning to grow. The field is ready and the harvest is waiting. I only ask that you do not turn away from me now. Don't think that just because things seem delayed, I've forgotten you. Don't confuse silence with being absent. I have always been with you, even when you couldn't feel it. I was the support that kept your heart from breaking. I was the hand that caught you when you almost fell. Now I am the voice calling you to keep going, to hold on until the end. This is not the time to give up. It is the time to stay and endure. It is not the time to walk away. It is time to come closer. I know you're tired, but I am your strength. I know your feelings are shaken, but my word remains unchanging. Trust in me, because the moment I promised you is just ahead. Share this message with others so they too can awaken and not miss what heaven has already prepared for them. I speak to you so you understand. You are not just watching from the sidelines. You are part of something that has already started. The divine clock is ticking, and every moment brings you closer to the key that will open the next chapter of your life. Stay strong, because everything you've waited for is already on its way. I speak again so there's no doubt in your heart. The promise I made to you is not far off. It's right in front of you. What you planted in tears, watered with silent prayers, and cared for even when no one noticed, now the time has come for your harvest. Your waiting was not for nothing. It was the ground where your fruit had ripened. And now I come to confirm to you that this fruit will not be lost. Look with faith, and you will see that the field that once seemed empty is now ready to yield. The enemy tried to convince you that it was all over, but the seeds never died. They were hidden, quietly growing, waiting for the perfect time, and that time is now. Do not let discouragement take away what is already ready. Do not leave the field when everything is finally in bloom. It would be like working hard through the heat and the rain, guarding the crop, and then when the fruits are ripe, turning away. I don't want that to happen to you. I tell you, what I have prepared for you is bigger than you can imagine. It won't be something small. It won't be just another chapter in your life. It will be a turning point, a moment that changes everything. It will be something that marks your history. Many will look and say, "The Lord was truly with you." Those who doubted, those who mocked your faith, those who thought you were wasting your time, they will see with their own eyes the fulfillment of my promise. What I open, no one can shut. What I bless will be blessed no matter what others say. It is not the opinion of people that decides what happens to you. It is my word that lasts forever. I am the God who calls what is not yet here into existence. I am the one who turns the impossible into a testimony. I am the one who never fails. I understand the weight of the weight that has worn you down. I know there were many times when you thought about giving up, but I also know that despite all of it, you chose to stay strong. I saw every time you decided to trust, even when nothing seemed to change. I saw it every time you believed it, even when the silence was loud, and that's why today I can confirm your faith was not wasted. I vanned deaf. Listen closely. What is coming is so amazing that even you will find it hard to believe. It won't be the result of your own strength or ability. It will be the display of my glory. I am doing this so you know it didn't come from you, but from me. And when it happens, there will be no doubt. Everyone will see that I, the Lord, have been with you. Do not give up now. Don't let your emotions lead you astray. This is not the time to quit. This is the time to move forward with boldness and assurance. I did not bring you this far only for the door to remain closed in front of you. I brought you here to open it, and no one can shut it, because I myself have opened it. Do not think the promise is gone. It hath been kept safe, sealed with my protection. The waiting period wasn't delayed. It was a time of preparation. I was shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and aligning your path. And now, when the promise comes, you will be ready to walk into it. Lift your head and fill your heart with hope, because I tell you, this is the time of confirmation. Everything that seems so far away is much closer than you realize. The divine clock is still ticking, and with every passing second, you are getting closer to the fulfillment. Like and subscribe, because I will continue speaking to you. And I don't want you to miss anything I still have to show you. I am the God who keeps his promises, and I will not let you end in defeat. The end won't bring shame, but honor. Your name won't be remembered for how long you waited, but for the greatness that is coming. Your story won't be remembered for the silence, but for the powerful manifestation of my word. I tell you, what I am about to do will be a sign for you and everyone around you. It won't be just a small thing. It will be an undeniable turning point. Stand firm, because you are one step closer to the extraordinary. And when everything has been fulfilled, you will look back and realize that every tear was worth it. Every prayer was heard, and every second of waiting was meaningful. I am the Lord, and my word is being fulfilled in you right now. I saw every tear that fell in the quiet of your room when no one else was there to understand the weight you carry. I heard every prayer that wasn't spoken aloud, but came from the deep groans of your soul. You thought I was far away, that heaven was silent. But I tell you, every tear you shed was gathered. Every whisper of yours was recorded before my throne. Loving was lost. Nothing was ignored. How many times have you felt all alone, believing that no one truly understood your pain? You looked around and saw no one who could share the burden in your heart. Your spirit broke, and you were too weak to speak. But I was there, watching over you, holding you up when the weight almost crushed you. I did not let you be destroyed, because my love surrounded you, even when you didn't feel it. I know how many times you hid your face so no one could see you cry. You pretended to be okay. You smiled, but inside you were hurting. You didn't want to worry anyone. You didn't want to show your weakness. But I saw it all. I saw your heart ache so deeply that I thought you couldn't bear it anymore. And it was my hand that kept you from falling apart. How many times did you seek answers but find none? You tried to understand why the trials never seemed to end, and the silence was louder than any explanation. But that silence was not rejection. It was my way of showing my love. I was shaping your life in the midst of what you couldn't understand. I formed you through your tears. I molded you in hidden sorrow, and I prepared you with every prayer that you felt you couldn't speak. You thought I had forgotten you, but I never did. I even know the times when you thought your faith was worthless, when praying felt like it was all in vain, and when you believed no one was listening. But I tell you, every single prayer, even when it seemed to fall into nothingness, reached me. You didn't see it, but I was working behind the scenes, aligning everything, preparing the way, and making room for what was about to come. I didn't call you to experience defeat. I didn't choose you to be humiliated and left alone. I didn't allow you to go through pain to break you, but to make you stronger. I am the God who turns groans into songs, tears into testimonies, and weakness into strength. Every time you felt pressure in your chest and thought you couldn't keep going, it was my hand that held you. And I tell you, no tears were wasted, no prayer was lost, no pain was without meaning. I was there when you ran out of words and all you had were sighs and silence. I was there when you closed your eyes thinking no one saw you. I was there when you thought it was all over. And it was I who kept you standing even when you believed deep down that you wouldn't make it. I saw every night you couldn't sleep. Every morning you woke up feeling exhausted, but still chose to trust in me. I know how hard you tried to keep believing even when everything seemed against you. You thought your faith was too small, but I tell you, even your trembling faith was precious to me. I don't look for perfection in people. I look for hearts that surrender. And your heart, though tired, chose to stay with me. Don't undervalue your tears. They were not signs of weakness, but seeds that watered my promise. Don't underestimate your silent prayers. They were declarations of faith that reached me like a sweet fragrance. Don't think your hidden weeping was unnoticed. It became intercession before heaven. I am your Father, and as a father, I saw every little detail. I was there in every breath you took, in every beat of your heart, in every moment when you thought you couldn't keep going. Oving went unnoticed. You were never alone. Even though everything inside you may have said otherwise, I was always by your side, holding you through your pain. Now I speak to you so that you know every tear, every prayer, every quiet cry was not in vain. They became a part of your journey, your story, and the work I've been doing for you. I used every tear to nourish the seeds I planted in your life. I used every prayer as the strength that helped you keep going. I used every sigh as a cry that reached heaven on your behalf. I never left you in the valley, never abandoned you in the darkness. I did not turn away from your pain. I was with you every step. And now I tell you, the time for tears is over, because the harvest I promised is almost here. What seemed forgotten is being remembered before you. What seemed lost will be restored. What seemed dead will come to life. For I am the Lord who turns sorrow into joy, mourning into celebration, emptiness into abundance. I am the one who rules over all, and nothing you have gone through has escaped my notice. I have seen the times you were rejected. I have heard every harsh word spoken against you. I was there when they mocked your faith and tried to push you down. I have witnessed the moments when you gave your best and no one seemed to see it. I know the days when you reached out for help and received nothing in return. Nothing was missed by me. Every single detail of your life has been recorded before me. How many times did you choose the right thing when you could have done wrong? How many times did you forgive in silence, even when you felt you deserved justice? How many times did you stand firm when everything seemed to push you to give up? Those actions that no one else noticed, I saw them all. Those decisions that no one valued, I valued them. And now I tell you, the time has come for my justice to be revealed in your life. Do not think of my justice as the revenge of people. I do not simply give back what was taken, but I transform and honor. What was stolen from you will be restored and multiplied. What was used to shame you will become a source of your honor. What seemed like it ended in disgrace will now become a sign of my glory in your life. I will lift your head in front of those who despised you, not to shame you, but to reveal my glory in your life. Those who didn't believe will see. Those who mocked will testify. Those who ignored you will realize that I have always been with you. My justice is not late, it comes at the right time, and the time has arrived. I have brought you out of obscurity to give you honor. I will turn the scorn into a powerful testimony. I will make your name a symbol of my faithfulness. This is not for you to boast, but so that everyone will know that I am God, and that I care deeply for my beloved ones. That is why I say to you, lift your eyes, for I have already spoken in your favor. Your pain will not be the end of your story. Your faithfulness will never be forgotten. Your silence in the face of injustice will now become a voice of triumph. I am just, and because I am just, I will not allow you to carry the weight of the past any longer. I will lift you up. I will restore you, and I will give you honor. I will bring you into the light, not to shame you, but to show that I am the God who heals, restores, and multiplies. Those who saw you weep will see you rejoice. Those who saw you in despair will witness your rise. Those who thought it was over will see the new beginning I have already set in motion. And to prove to you that this is real, I leave this spiritual mark. Nothing you endured hath been forgotten. I saw it all. I recorded it. And now I am moving to act. My justice never fails. And I will not let you live as if you were forgotten. I have called you to walk with your head held high, not in shame, but in honor. Write 777 in the comments as a sign that you believe my justice has already begun to work in your life. I confirmed it myself. The time has come. The time of hidden tears has now given way to the time of public celebration. What you suffered in silence will now be your reason to rejoice. Heaven has already shown you favor, and nothing can stop what I have set in motion. I am the Lord, and I am just. I speak to you so you understand that the justice I have prepared for your life will not come through arguments or human disputes, but through the evidence of my actions. You will not need to defend yourself with words, because your life will be the proof. Many doubted you, many laughed, and many walked away thinking your persistence meant nothing. But I say to you, each one will see with their own eyes what I am about to do. The vindication I bring will not come through arguments, but through results. I am the God who gives a voice where there is silence, who turns rejection into honor, who makes what was forgotten a shining light. The time of your hiddenness was not a time of abandonment. It was a time of preparation. Now the time has come for you to be seen, not to promote yourself, but because my hand is lifting you before those who once doubted. I know how many times you've been hurt, overlooked, and misunderstood. I know you've endured cruel looks, words that put you down, and actions that wounded your soul. You could have defended yourself. You could have raised your voice in your own defense, but you chose to remain silent. And that silence was stronger than any shout, because it became a testimony before me. Now I will use that silence to lift you up. You won't need to accuse anyone or fight for recognition. What I will do in your life will be so clear, so undeniable, that no one will be able to deny it. The glory I am about to pour out on you will speak louder than any words. Even those who turn their backs on you will return to witness what I have done. Just like a seed that's buried in dry ground and seems forgotten, but comes to life when the rain falls, so it is with you. Many thought your dreams were dead, your prayers lost, and the promises forgotten. But I tell them, they were not dead. They were only waiting for the ring from heaven. And that rain has already begun to fall. What seemed buried will rise. What seemed finished will bloom, and what seemed forgotten will become a testimony. Do not fear that you won't need to fight to prove you are right. You won't need to seek recognition. I will reveal my work to you. Your life will be an open letter, not written with words, but with a clear transformation. What I have prepared for you cannot be denied, for it does not depend on the opinions of others, but on my eternal will. I know you faced ridicule. I know they told you that you were wrong, that trusting in me was a waste of time. I know that many turned their backs on you and left you alone on the journey of faith, but I have been with you every step of the way. Now when I make your life a testimony, those who once mocked you will see that I am God. They will say, "Truly the Lord was with him. Truly the promise was real. Truly his faith was not in vain." That is why I speak to you strongly. Do not seek to defend yourself, for I am your defense. Do not seek recognition, for I am the one who will recognize you. Do not seek confrontation, for I will confront on your behalf. Just remain faithful, and you will witness my hand opening doors that no one can shut. This is the moment when your story will speak louder than your words. The moment when the change in your life will be so clear that no one will need to explain it. The moment when I will lift you up to show my faithfulness. What once seemed forgotten will become a sign, and what seemed insignificant will become great. I am the one who multiplies, who honors, and who turns pain into honor. If this message touched your spirit, don't let it fade away. Leave a comment, even a simple amen, to seal what you've received. Click like so this word can reach someone else who needs it. And subscribe if you want to keep hearing what I am speaking into your life. Walk forward with faith. Stay close to my presence, and trust that the plans I have set in motion for you will unfold exactly as I promised.